Did you know that certain vegetables could be actually harming your health rather than helping it? It's surprising, I know, because we view vegetables as the cornerstone of a healthy diet. But for a lot of us, some of these veggies can actually be causing you harm, especially if you've got a sensitive gut, if you've got autoimmune conditions, they can lead to higher inflammation and they can worsen these situations. So today I want to reveal the most inflammatory vegetables to avoid, why they could be negatively impacting your health, and how you can make small changes in your diet to make significant and quick improvements. All right, so let's start with nightshades. Now, nightshades are vegetables like tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant, peppers, and I want to be clear that nightshades aren't inherently evil, and a lot of people can tolerate them just fine, but they do contain specific compounds called alkaloids. Specifically, solanine is the one, and capsaicin are the ones that can cause issues in sensitive folks. These compounds are the plant's natural defense system, and this is a lot about the controversy around plants, especially from like the carnivore community, right? They say that vegetables have their innate defense system, and here we're going ahead and just eating them and that it can cause issues within the body. Well, that can be the case for nightshades. They're just create these compounds to protect themselves, and here we're consuming these, and for a lot of us who aren't aware, we actually do react to these compounds, and they can cause joint stiffness, brain fog, digestive issues. And if you eat these veggies that I just mentioned and you get these symptoms, it's your body potentially telling you something, telling you that you might want to avoid them. I am of the belief, and I've shared this before, that your body never makes a mistake. If you are experiencing these symptoms after eating nightshades, then your body is telling you that you should give it a break. So what you can do is an elimination diet, right? Look up a full list of nightshade veggies and remove them. I'd remove them for about 2 to 3 weeks. See how you feel, and then reintroduce one at a time. And when you do reintroduce one, do so for like 3 to 4 days. Give your body time, because maybe for you, tomatoes are fine, but oh my gosh, potatoes wreak havoc on your system. So I would just incorporate, say, after a 2 to 3 week break, maybe I do some tomatoes every day for 3 to 4 days, see how you feel, and then go on and introduce the next one. If you find that your energy level drops at some point with the reintroduction, if you feel like your joints start aching, brain fog, if you feel bloated, then I would remove that one that seemed to cause it, take a break, and reintroduce a different one. If you're like, oh my gosh, I just love potatoes so much and they created those symptoms for you, then maybe try to reintroduce it another time down the road. But I'm telling you, if you feel these symptoms and they come back repetitively with the introduction of these specific veggies, then your body's saying that while you love them, they might not be loving you back. The next type of veggie is a cruciferous veggie, right? And these have been touted as super health giving, very important for achieving optimal wellness. And for some people, definitely can do that. Whereas for others, it can cause a lot of digestive issues. I see this with our clients coming into PhD weight loss. They might increase their amount of veggies that they've consumed from baseline. And they say, gosh, Dr. Ashley, I'm experiencing heartburn. It must be something, maybe one of the products we've provided them. And I will always start by asking if they've incorporated broccoli. And if they say yes, I will always ask if it's raw. And if it's raw, that is 99.9% of the time the culprit. They remove it and the indigestion and the heartburn goes away. For some people, eating a lot of these cruciferous veggies like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts can mess with the thyroid. Again, not for everyone, but just being aware of this. Again, your body is really smart. If you have negative side effects, negative symptoms after eating these type of veggies, remove them from the diet, give your body 2 to 3 weeks, and then slowly incorporate one at a time. Another type of veggie that surprises people that might not be doing you any good are the green leafies. And I know, oh my gosh, it might be shocking, but these green leafies for some people actually negatively impact health for 2 reasons. One is what makes these green leafies healthy for some is the amount of fiber that's in them, right? They've got this fibrous structure, especially when they're raw. And for some folks, this fibrous structure and the leaf mechanically actually can cause inflammation in the gut lining. If you think about like a piece of spinach and it can get stuck to the outside of the colon, and it can cause a lot of disruption and diarrhea, GI distress for folks. So if you find that you consume these and then you get this indigestion, diarrhea, and then this might not be pleasant, but you can see the whole leaf or part of the leaf in the toilet afterward, that means that your body's struggling to digest it, and I would let go of it, especially the raw. So what you could do if you really, really are stuck on these green leafies is you could try cooking them, maybe even blending them, and see if that is better tolerated, or again, just remove it from the diet. Other people, the high levels of oxalates in these green leafies like spinach and kale just don't support the body, can lead to kidney stones. Again, not everybody, but I just want to put that out there because we've been told that green leafies are just amazing, and that might not be the case for you. If all of this seems a bit confusing and you now think, oh my gosh, no food is safe, I don't mean that. I don't mean for that to come across in this video. I just want to bring awareness to specific foods that have been touted as healthy that might not be supporting your optimal level of wellness. Now, if you feel like a customized guide, a customized plan on exactly what, when, and how much to eat, and you need help figuring out what foods work for your body and what foods don't, then you should check out PhD Weight Loss. If you just go to the link in the description and click that, you will learn more. The best bet is just to give us a call. You'll talk to a real person and we will discuss with you what the best plan of action will be for you. All right, and the last vegetable, which actually like isn't truly a vegetable, but it's a legume, are beans. Beans, lentils, chickpeas. Again, for some people, this might be an okay food to add into your dietary intake, but for a lot of people, it can cause GI distress. Now, I don't consume beans, lentils, or chickpeas very often because for me, it causes GI distress, bloating. It just doesn't make me feel good. Also, a lot of folks think that beans are a really great source of protein, specifically folks following a vegan or a vegetarian lifestyle. And I'm here to tell you that unfortunately, beans do not give you enough or good quality protein. So if you are eating beans because you think that you are getting protein, I want you to think again and find a better source. I actually talk a lot about the difference between beans and animal protein and quality, quantity in another video. I'll make sure to link that video into the description so that you can dive in there if you're like, oh my gosh, I just love beans and I look at them as my full protein source throughout the day. Then you definitely need to check out this video. But in general, your body, if you experience GI distress and bloating, you feel like you just can't drop weight, and you eat a lot of these beans, lentils, and chickpeas, I want you to do an experiment with me. Take out all of them. Take them all out, elimination diet for about 2 to 3 weeks and see how your body responds. Some people will say like, I feel fine, but they actually don't know how good they can feel until they remove these foods. So with any of these foods that I just mentioned, if you feel like, oh, I feel fine, but I just don't feel great, maybe think about removing some of these just for a short period of time, 2 to 3 weeks, give your body a break, and then incorporate one at a time for a few days. All right, guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. Please subscribe so you don't miss another upcoming video. If you have any questions around this, if you don't agree with me, if you do, if there are other veggies I should have added to the list, I want to hear. So please drop your comments down below. I'll make sure to read them. And then if you are interested in learning more about foods that can reduce inflammation or increase inflammation, if you want to learn more about specific herbs and superfoods and how they work in the body, be sure to check out this video. See you next time.